Hey guys, how's it going? I've got a really interesting app/product to show you guys today. It's called mSpy, and it essentially tracks and monitors what goes on a smartphone. And this is great for businesses tracking employees or even parents that are really concerned about what their kids do on their smartphones. It's extremely easy to use, comes for iOS as well as Android. I'll show you guys a quick little demo how to install it on your phone. You can see that I've got a brand new Galaxy Note 2, and once you've registered online, they give you a link to type into your phone. All you have to do is click download, and you can see how easy it is to set up. It's essentially a simple step-by-step process that's extremely easy to follow, and once it's installed on the device, the user won't know it's there since it's running in the background, and you can choose to track and monitor what you will through the mSpy website and your dedicated login. And you can see to finish up the registration, all you have to do is enter the PIN provided by mSpy. Of course, I'll blank this out, and I'll continue on to my review. As I mentioned, this works perfectly on iOS as well as Android. I have a freshly reset Galaxy Note 2 running Android 4.1.1, so it's a fresh slate to show you guys. And you can see that I'm receiving a couple texts from some friends, and that'll pop up on the mSpy website. So say this device was used by one of my coworkers or my kid, which I don't exactly have yet, but hopefully in the near future, or say even a loved one. I can track and monitor their progress through this device, as I mentioned, through the mSpy website. I'll just show a demo call, and I'm really sorry to whoever received this call, but congrats, you've made it onto the mSpy review. And now if I go into text messaging, SMS, I can compose a new message once again to a completely random person. And of course, if you're tracking text messages and they're sending it to someone already pre-saved on their contact list, you'll be able to see that person's name on the mSpy website. And of course, this can be pretty useful, say if you're tracking your kids. They can be pretty devilish at times, saying that they're meeting at the library to study, when in fact they're texting their friends to say meet at the arcade, or to go watch the movies. So you can track what they're texting and of course who they're texting to. Other than tracking text messages and phone calls, mSpy also tracks app usage as well as websites visited. So say I'll go into Chrome, quickly type something in, and this of course is being tracked on the fly right now by my mSpy account. And mSpy also tracks apps such as Facebook, WhatsApp, as well as Skype. And now we're on the mSpy dashboard and their website. All the login info is provided by mSpy, and you can see the devices that I'm tracking/monitoring. I've got a bit of cell phone activity over the past little while since I've actually just used that Galaxy Note 2 that you just saw previously. And you can see my contact list as it only has 3 since it is a brand new phone. But you can see that that call that I just made to that lucky person, that's being registered in the call log. And you can see that you can choose to restrict incoming calls, so you don't want your coworker, your child, your loved one to get a call from a specific person. You can enter a phone number and they can no longer receive a call from that number. I've got my text message list. In that short time, you can see incoming is in green, outgoing is in blue, and you can choose to track what text messages have been going on the device. What I found really cool was the location tracking service, and you can see where that specific device is. It's indicated by the bouncing blue pin. And that's great for tracking, say, employees, making sure they're efficient during work time, or making sure your kids are wherever they say they are. Going over a few more features, you can see that it records what photos were taken with the device, and I snapped a quick shot in my room, my special boot glass for drinking beer. It also tracks video and audio recordings as well. As I mentioned, it does browser history, and you remember that I did a quick little Google search, and that's of course registered in here. mSpy will also track emails as well as events, and even block certain websites from popping up, which is great if you want to set age restrictions or age-appropriate websites for your kids, or even in a workplace. If you block social media sites such as Facebook or YouTube, like I know it's done at my workplace, to really keep your employees on track and always working. And of course, on the final tab, you have an overview of the phone that you're tracking/monitoring. It's my Galaxy Note 2, as I mentioned, and of course, this works on iOS, iPhones as well. For each device that you're tracking, you can really tailor and specify what specific things that you want to track. you can see that if you want to add a new phone, the basic cost, I believe, costs $29.99, and up to a premium cost, which costs $69.99, which adds a few more features. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of mSpy. I know there's a lot of hoax tracking systems out there, but mSpy is one of the simplest, the easiest, and most efficient ones that I've seen to date. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and I will catch you guys in my next video.